Oh, goodness gracious. Blue skies, we don't see that often. And it's crazy chilly this morning. Bundled up till the truck warms up. 38 degrees in July. This is crazy. This is just a weird year. It's 5:30 in the morning. I've been up for about an hour. Headed down to Homer to pick up an appliance for the cabin. I'll show you when I get it. Figured I'd get an early start. I've got all the camera gear with me. Maybe we'll see some fun stuff to take pictures of today. I haven't got it in about a while, so Homer trip's kind of nice. The last trip I made was up towards Palmer when I picked up the wood stove, and didn't really get a chance to do any sightseeing. But the Homer trip, I always see some pretty stuff. It's always nice. It's crazy, people complain about having to drive next town over to get to do things, to see stuff. Where I'm from, down in the lower 48, it's nothing for us to get in a car up here and say, hey, you want to go to Homer? Okay, it's only 2.5 hours away. Hey, you want to go to Palmer? Okay, it's only 3 hours away. Homer's not really 2.5 hours. It's not that far. It's a good 100 miles. Alaska's big. If you want to go do anything, you better be willing to travel. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just looking down at the temperature gauge now that I started going. It's not 38, it's 35. Crazy. Road's smooth though, huh? Better flip this camera around. It's a gorgeous day. Beautiful industrial downtown Funny River. All right, I've got that picked up and I'm pretty pleased. Much bigger unit than I thought it was going to be. Oh. Nice guy. When I got a message from his wife that he was back in town, I went ahead and let him know that I could come down today and pick it up. And she said, well, here, text my husband. And I saw the area code, and he's from California. He's from just south of where I'm from. So I just told him, I go, dude, what part of California are you from? He's all, Fresno. I go, I'm from Sonora. He starts laughing. Serves in the Coast Guard. Awesome guy. Awesome guy. So, if I haven't said so already, I just picked up an oven/stove for the cabin. And pretty darn pleased with it. It's an older unit, but everything's supposed to work without electricity. So that is the most important part, right? And while I would love to have a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous brand new stove in that cabin, I need something for right now because I'm really getting tired of cooking everything on a camp stove. So that is what we did today. I'm gonna stop off and pick up some oven cleaning stuff. I have some cleaning, but I don't know if I have everything I need. So I can get it all cleaned up. And he threw in a pizza pan, so we'll probably do a pizza here. We'll see. I want to test it out first, make sure everything's right. I mean, I can always cook a pizza in the trailer, but just one step closer to not needing anything from that trailer at all. Refrigeration is going to be my big deal. Enough of looking at me, I'll show you the area I'm at in Homer. Gorgeous views down here. Absolutely gorgeous views down here. Stop off at the gas station on the other side of the hill here and get me some coffee. I got all kinds of fancy coffee places down here, but do you ever try to get a cup of just black coffee at one of those places? They're terrible. All right, we'll be cooking with gas soon. Alright, I don't know if this is going to work, but we will clean it up. And if I have to plug it in when I'm baking for the generator, that's fine. Maybe I need to get rid of that camp stove and have enough cooktop to actually do something. So let me clean it up. It's got a pretty large oven. It's also got decent sized boiler. And like I said, it was $100, so the price was right. That'll work. Wonderful, wonderful. Probably gonna move that couch Shove something down there as well. Ooh. That was a bit of a surprise. I died. When I was a kid, my dad used to do that all the time. So here's what ended up happening. I'm running these on the tank without a regulator because the stove has a regulator. So the minute I finally got everything shut down and turned off and I didn't burn anything up and the cabin didn't burn down, I gave Todd a call. He came over. He's got some regulators that hook right to the tank. And for whatever reason, we got propane coming out through the regulator. We got propane all the way up to here. Not a problem at all. I think I've got a bum regulator on here. To get it where it needs to be, I need to replace that regulator. But that's fine. I paid $100 for this stove, and I want it to work. I want it to work right. But that's going to obviously do it for this episode. It was a little scary there for a minute. Oh God. Be careful when you're doing anything like this if you're doing this yourself at home. I do have some experience with gas stoves and restaurant equipment. So I wasn't too worried about, I got the tank shut off and I wasn't too worried about anything going boom. But yeah, if you're not really confident with what you're doing, make sure you call a professional. Don't try this at home if you're not that confident. But everything else looks like it's fine. I got it all cleaned up. It's all ready to go. Got to the dumps yesterday, hauled a bunch of stuff off. Got the posts put up on the deck this week as well. I'm ready now to put the rest of the railing in. I know in my mind where I want to go with that, but I just need to figure out how I'm going to do it, which shouldn't be that difficult. Obviously, I'll do a lot of cutting and fitting before I put anything together on that. This week, as soon as we get a break in the weather, I'm going to start working on the roof. And then I still have trees to fall, and I still have a window to cut out over here, but that tarp has got to go. The wind has blown it back to the point where it's not really protecting this side of the roof, and I'm getting some moisture in here from all the rain that we've had. But we're supposed to dry out later on this week. So I need to at least get the underlayment on the roof, get that all stapled down and secured, and that will replace the tarp itself. It'll make sure that we stay dry going forward. That's it. I'm Sean in Alaska. Thank you guys for watching me. A little bit of excitement. I'm going to wrap all this stuff up and go ahead and hook up the other stove, the other oven, and get myself dinner cooked up here. Because it's about 5:30. Yeah, it's 5:30 at night. But yeah, exciting. That was an oops. Yeah, whoops. All right, I got to make some adjustments.